Prabhupada ki jai. So today we'll continue with Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 3, text number 13. So I request all the devotees to kindly repeat after me by unmuting themselves. Yajna santo
यज्ञशिष्टासिना सन्तो
यज्ञशिष्टासिनः सन्तो
यज्ञशिष्टासिना सन्तो
मुच्यन्ते सर्वकिल्बिषैः
मुच्यन्ते सर्वकिल्बिषैः
मुच्यन्ते सर्वकिल्बिषैः
मुच्यन्ते सर्वकिल्बिषैः
भुञ्जते ते त्वघं पापा
भुञ्जते ते त्वयाहं पापा
भुञ्जते ते त्वघं पापा
भुञ्जते ते त्वयाहं पापा
ये पचन्ति आत्मकारणात्
ये पचन्ति आत्मकारणात्
ये पचन्ति आत्मकारणात्
ये पचन्ति आत्मकारणात्
थैंक यू ऑल। तो अभी हम जाएंगे वर्ड टू वर्ड ट्रांसलेशन पे। यज्ञ सिस्टर मीन्स ऑफ फूड टेकन आफ्टर परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ यज्ञ। अशिनः मीन्स ईटर्स। संतः द डिवोटीज। मुच्यन्ते गेट रिलीफ। सर्व all kinds of kilbishaihi from sins। भुंजते enjoy। ते they too but agham grievous sins। पापाहा sinners। ये who पचन्ति prepare food atma karanat for sense enjoyment। We will go to translation. Kindly repeat after me. The devotees of the Lord
The devotees
The
of the
devotees
Lord
of the Lord
are released from all kinds of sins
are
released from
released
all
from all kinds of
kinds
sins
of sin
because they eat food
because they eat
they
food
eat food
which is offered first for sacrifice.
which is
which
offered
is offered
for
for
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Others who prepare food for personal sense enjoyment
Others
Others who prepare
for
food for personal
personal
sense
sense
enjoyment
enjoyment
verily eat only sin.
verily
verily eat only sin.
Thank you. Purport written by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada ki jai. I want any volunteer to volunteer for reading. Yeah,
Hare Krishna
maybe
Prabhu.
Rahul Prabhu. Yeah, Rahul Prabhu, followed by Shruti Mataji. Then we'll see how many paragraphs are there. Yeah, Rahul Prabhu, please.
Purport: the devotees of the Supreme Lord or the persons who are in Krishna consciousness are called santas, and they are always in love with the Lord as it is described in the Brahma Samhita 5.38. Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sadeva Hridayesu Vilokayanti. The Santas, being always in a compact of love with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Govinda, the giver of all pleasures, or Mukunda, the giver of liberation, or Krishna, the all attractive person, cannot accept anything without first offering it to the Supreme Person. Therefore, such devotees always perform yajnas in different modes of devotional service, such as Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Archanam, etc. And these performances of yajnas keep them always aloof from all kinds of contamination of sinful association in the material world. Others who prepare food for self or sense gratification are not only thieves but also the eaters of all kinds of sins. How can a person be happy if he is both a thief and sinful? It is not possible. Therefore, in order for people to become happy in all respects, they must be taught to perform the easy process Sankirtana Yajna in full Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, there can be no peace or happiness in the world.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So now, yeah, I think there are no paragraphs today. Okay, Shruti Mataji should continue next week with the next sloka. However, now I request all of you to take 2-3 minutes, digest the fact what is given, relate to your personal life and share points. Okay. Yeah. So I'll share back the sloka. If you see the sloka, here the words which are used in the sloka itself, here it is mentioned Agham and Papa. Hmm? So Agham means sins or the karmic reactions, sinful activities. And Papa is mentioned here as sinners who is doing it. So basically it is we are having some sin, and by doing this we are increasing our sin. And bhunjate word is used to specify something which is similar to Atma Karanat. These two words are similar also. Here Agam and Papa are similar, and here Bhunjate and Atma Karanat are similar. Here when Atma word is used, it is not actually Atma or soul. It is like Atma Karanat. Karanat means for our own sense satisfaction. And here Atma is not referring to soul. Atma is basically referring to our own desires, kind of. So anyone who is not, let's say, having prasad, for them, Krishna is saying that they are trying to satisfy their own senses, and that will lead to more and more sin. उनका पाप का जो घड़ा है वो बढ़ता जाएगा. The amount of sinful reactions that they will receive will continue to increase because they are not having prasad. And if you see, the I was going through one of the research that was done maybe some decades ago, maybe 10, 20 years back. There was some group of people who were doing research on how much we can return to the nature. Okay, like I'm just connecting last sloka and this sloka. So they tried to prepare that how much we owe to nature. And a bill was made, a big bill was made how much we really owe to nature. So they included water, they included air, they included all the fruits and vegetables and everything. And you'll not believe that is you can see that if you Google it, you'll find it. That bill was huge, so much huge that it was not able to properly capture also. And surprisingly, they missed as an element of sunlight. Okay, just sunlight, if they find how much we are receiving and how much we should give back if for getting sunlight, that bill itself we cannot account for. So I know when we are speaking this, sometimes it brings smile on our faces. It can be a little bit fancy to hear, but actually it is not a fancy thing. It is a serious thing. Why? If you see the current world, whatever we are using, we have to pay. Can you get anything for free? No. Even the same water, we are not paying back to nature, but government is paying, giving to us, and we are paying to the government, right? So everything almost is we have to purchase. We have to pay. So it is a common understanding that yes, until we don't have money, we cannot purchase, we cannot get that facility. Let it be food, let it be cloth, let it be house, any studies, anything. So if we really think of that nature is giving us, okay, duty of the nature is to provide, but that is not acting independently. It is acting under the direction of the Supreme Lord. So don't we think that we should give back what we are receiving? Nowadays, festivals are also happening to give back as a sense of gratitude. In that also, many, many animals are killed to have that food in that festival also. Earlier we had festival of, you see, Govardhan Puja. Why it is made? That is a sense of gratitude to the nature. This Makar Sankranti, what is that exactly? That is a sense of gratitude to the nature. That is a harvesting festival. We are harvesting and we are paying a gratitude to the grains we get or receive. We can say that we are putting the seeds and grains are growing, so we have done it. No. Are we converting the seeds to grains? No, we are not doing that. Can you, yeah, I'm taking care of a cow, so I am the owner of the cow? No. You bring me a machine, you will put fodder into it and you will get milk out of it. Give me a machine. That's not possible. So that machine of cow is designed like that. It will eat grass, it will give milk. Show me a machine that it can do that. Nothing can be done like that. So there are very basic things where we should have a sense of gratitude. And now today we are discussing about sense of gratitude in terms of what we eat. So Krishna is clarifying that people who are not showing any gratitude, that who is the basically when we offer all of you whatever you said is correct, that it will destroy our sins, it will help us in spiritual life to grow, it will help in proper thoughts to grow in Krishna consciousness by having prasad, I mean to say, and it will purify our consciousness, purify our mind. Correct, all of you are correct. It will remove the cycle of birth and death, help us to go out of it. However, uh, how it is happening? By offering, we are basically trying to tell Krishna that you are the provider of this thing and you are the enjoyer. You are the provider also and you are the enjoyer also. It is not that you are only the provider. Many people, they have also gratitude for the Lord, saying that, oh Lord, you are the provider. But they have not understood He is not only the provider, He is also the enjoyer. So you have to come to an understanding of this also. खाली वो provide नहीं करते हैं, वो enjoy करने का हक भी उन्हीं का है. We consider he is the provider and I am the enjoyer. That is the issue. That is what is happening. No? That Lord, you please provide everything to me so that I can enjoy, my family can have a good meal. And we are thankful to you for that. That is what happens in a toast in a family, you know. But that mentality has to change. Ki you are the provider, you are the enjoyer. So first it has to be offered to you. Only when you accept it and you are satisfied, my service is done, then I can have it. And there is another thing added here, one thing that Rahul Prabhu mentioned, that it is not the act of just praying and giving uh, the Lord an offering, it is also the act of love of preparing the food that goes into this. So we are actually benefited two ways. It is not that we are only having prasad, we are also taking part in that service of preparing bhoga for the Lord. So by taking prasad, we are purified, definitely, as you all said. But by preparing prasad, we are double purified. By cooking, that is a devotional service. By going to the market, we are doing an activity. By purchasing things, we are doing an activity. By bringing things to home and starting to cut, we are doing an activity. Then by cooking, we are doing an activity. So all these activities are also getting purified because we are preparing for you, oh my Lord. Because you are the enjoyer, so first you should have it. So that is also there. And there is another thing that was mentioned that last sloka was about stealing, and this sloka is about doing sinful activity. So if you are not having a sense of gratitude, then you are anyway stealing everything and have no sense of acknowledgement. So you are becoming a thief, plus you are becoming a more sinful person. More sinful person by not giving it back to the Lord. So if you all are thinking that my wife is not allowing, my family is not allowing, I am not allowing, my husband is not allowing to do so. We have to make plans. It will not happen. Just like that, Krishna will come in their dreams and tell, oh, please allow my devotee to have prasad. We have to put conscious efforts to do that. And when Lord sees that we are putting conscious efforts, then Lord is seated as Paramatma in their heart. He will change things. Don't think that whoever are devotees today, and they are not coming from a devotee family. Just for your information, if you are coming from a devotee family, it is more easier because your family culture is that. So there is no issue in having prasadam. There could be other things. But whoever are first generation devotees means in the family they are pious people. Your parents are pious, but definitely you don't have prasad. Then when anyone is in ISKCON in that, like all of them have struggled. All of them have struggled. That is how they have come. Struggled means it's not like they have fought. They have fought internally and they have sown love externally. Struggling is because devotee cannot fight externally. That is against Vaishnava etiquette. He has to still love his family or her family and request them to don't ask me questions now, just hear what we're discussing. And request the Lord also, like request the people at home. First request. If it is not happening with request, then we have to find our own way of knowing cooking that I have to do for myself. We have to come to that standard that at least I will do for myself. That no one will say no. It's okay. And if you want, I will also cook for you. That level also devotee goes because they understand the value of their life. Today I am in this family. Tomorrow we don't know what will happen to us. So I cannot tell to Yamraj that I couldn't have because of the situation that was provided. That situation was provided because of my karma, and Lord wanted to see how am I coming out of that. So it is in everything is hard. Okay, nothing is easy going. So we have to take this call. And there is one last point I would like to add here that I don't know how many of you noticed. Last sloka was about stealing, and what was the solution? What was the solution to
Sacrifice
offer
to demigod.
sacrifice to do yajna? And which yajna? Sankirtana yajna. Sankirtana yajna is done through which instrument?
Tongue.
Through tongue. Yes. Sankirtana yajna is done through tongue. जीवा से करते हैं. So stealing activity का भी जो solution है वो भी जीवा से है. Solution उसका संकीर्तन यज्ञ. और आज क्या है? Sinful activity. Today's topic. The solution is also tongue, and that is to have prasad. So stealing activity solution is tongue. To to do sankirtan means what comes out should be harinam only for a devotee. Should be glorification of the Lord, glorification of the devotees, japa, sankirtan, katha, hari katha, right? All these things should be the outcome of the tongue. And what should go in is today's session, today's discussion, that the act of doing sinful activity is to be replaced by the activity of intaking only prasad. So what should do? Everything is in tongue. So that is why there is in Chaitanya Charitamrita it is said, Sevon mukhe hi jiva do. So seva starts with jiva. In this Kali Yuga, the seva starts with tongue, jiva. If tongue is controlled, everything else can be managed. What we speak and what we take in. If these two things are controlled, then there is no doubt that we will be able to please the Lord in less time. Today's time, if you see, today morning also we discussed about life of Sri Narottam Das Thakur, how he utilized in tongue by of glorification of the Lord, how humble he is, how sweetly his Priyavadinam, sweetly he was describing the glories of the devotees about his peers. And then they're partaking prasad. You're understanding the level that can come by just doing these two activities, 3.12, 3.13. That's it. And this sloka, 3.13, is one of the very, very, very highly key sloka of Bhagavad Gita. That Srila Prabhupada and Acharyas and others, senior devotees, everyone uses this sloka to show, because people ask evidence where Krishna has said that eating something else is sin and all. I will offer my Lord also and I will eat also wrong things. No, it is written, you see here what is mentioned. So we can only offer those things to the Lord which are in mode of goodness, Satogun. Because the Lord is a Satoguni Lord. Lord Vishnu takes care of mode of goodness. We cannot offer anything else. And whenever we actually offer anything, Lakshmi Narayan only accepts our food. We can see Ram and Sita, we can see Radha and Krishna, but actually it is the Archa Vigraha are always Lakshmi Narayan, and Lord Narayan doesn't accept anything else, which are not in mode of goodness. And you see, our pujaris in temple who cook, they should have such a great consciousness, such a good sadhana, so that they can prepare. That is why for cooking of the Lord in the deity kitchen, only Brahmanas are allowed. Others are not allowed. Some other devotees are definitely assisting them, like cleaning activity and other things. But cooking, like the fire activity, when it gets involved, the Brahmana has to be present. Because Brahmana automatically has the qualities, or is at least trying to develop qualities of keeping Krishna in the center, and is a personality, is a devotee who is sincerely trying to do his sadhana nicely and is understanding what is the value of this service and how we should please the Lord. If the Lord is pleased, then automatically everything else will happen. Okay, so we stop here. I will stop recording and we'll take up any questions.